I would say one that I've learned that's been the most impactful to me over the last probably say 5 years is getting out of the people pile.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, what I mean by that is, people throw around this word being a one percenter and, you're in the top 10%. Okay, well, getting in the top 10% and being a one percenter is drastically different.
Yeah.
There are definitely certain things that being a one percenter, those people do different. But getting out of the people pile is like, are you doing the things that separate yourself from everybody else so that, like you talked about visibility, that you are visible, you are seen, people remember you. I mean, you're out of the people pile. John Maxwell really taught that me. Kind of, actually, I have a funny story about this, but were you and Rosemary at the Diana Kokoska event in Nashville that year?
Yes.
Where I got the guitar from the
Yes.
yeah. I thought you were there. Okay. Well, the guitar was amazing, but even more amazing that morning, there is an agent. I think you may know her, Ruth Lewowski. She's in the Virginia region. She's a great agent, great person, great friend of mine now. But I had just learned about getting out of the people pile and really setting yourself apart as a leader and on your leadership journey. And I had seen her maybe 3 or 4 years prior to that Nashville event. And she had on these beautiful, like dangly kind of earrings. They had diamonds on them. They were beautiful, real, and I loved them. And I love jewelry, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I love those I don't know, you do too. I was like, I love those earrings. Will you send me the link? Like, what designer are they from? Did you find them at a jeweler? Where'd you get them? And she said I will. And then I even remember texting her like 3 or 4 weeks after that and saying, did you find the designer of those earrings? Like, I love them so much. And she said that designer is no more. Like, I can't find them anywhere. I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh man, bummer. Well, fast forward 3 years later, at that morning before the whole guitar thing, she said, she was there. She said, I have a gift for you. And she gave me this little bag and I opened it, and Anna, it was those earrings. And I said, I can't take these. And she said, you're a horrible receiver. You need to say thank you. And I said,
you're a horrible receiver. I love it.
She did. I'll never forget it. And then I was thinking, I think I am a horrible receiver because I'm so used to giving, but I'm not a great receiver. And anyway,
were they her earrings?
Yes, she hers, because she said they don't make them anymore. I know how much you love them. You have done so much for me. You've encouraged me so many times. And she said, I want you to have these earrings. And I, was crying. I looked down like, thank you so much. No one's ever, this is just one of the greatest things people have ever done to me. But I said to her, Ruth, you're out of the people pile. And she started smiling. And I said, truthfully, I mean it. Anything you ever need, like, I'm here. It's a yes from me because you're out of the people pile. And what John has always taught me, and I think this is great for leaders, to like figure out ways to get yourself out of the people pile so that when someone thinks of you, like it's a yes, you know what I mean? Like they're like, absolutely, Anna, like, yes, it's a yes, because Anna's out of the people pile to me. Yeah. And for leaders, I think we need to recognize those people more and see who is out of the people pile for us. But then also we all need to be continuing to get out of the people pile.
I love that so much.